Planet of the Fakes 4 Women. And Pig. Star. HH. News. Part 1. Interview. The ones that found Vanessa Guillen was Texas EQQ search Tim Miller and his team. Not the SID investigator. Warning, warning, detailed info on Vanessa Guillen findings. Dash. In an interview with Crime Stories with Nancy Grace, the Guillen family attorney, Natalie Kwaham, provided disturbing details regarding the death of Fort Hood soldier, Vanessa Guillen, whose remains were found earlier this week in a shallow grave. The U.S. Army Criminal Investigation Unit met with Kwaham on Wednesday, after Guillen's remains were found in a shallow grave close to the Leon River in Texas. The meeting with officials came months after 20-year-old Guillen disappeared from Fort Hood. Officials told Kwaham that the evidence they had against junior soldier, Aaron Robinson, dated back to the day when Guillen disappeared, after a witness spotted him in an armory parking lot. Robinson's girlfriend, Cecily Aguilar, the estranged wife of a Fort Hood soldier, was also involved, officials told Kwaham. Robinson was not the person who called Guillen into work on her day off on April 22, the last day she was seen alive, but he's the one responsible for killing her, Kwaham said. Doomsday Death and Deception, Nancy Grace investigates cult mom, Lori Vallow. Inside sources reveal brand new bombshell information. Click here to watch. When Guillen arrived at work, Robinson was already inside the armory room working. Guillen reportedly spotted photos of Aguilar on his phone and confronted him about having an affair with someone married to a former soldier. At that point, an argument ensued, and Robinson allegedly told Guillen that he wouldn't let her ruin his military career. He then grabbed a hammer and bludgeoned her to death, Kwaham said, leaving blood all over the armory room. Robinson then hid Guillen's body in a Pelican case, stored it to the side of the armory room, then left the base to buy supplies. He returned that evening and took the case to the Leon River area. Kwaham said Robinson determined that he couldn't dispose of Guillen himself and in turn, contacted Aguilar and asked her to help. Both Robinson and Aguilar then used a machete to hack Guillen's body apart. They used cement to encase her body parts and get rid of evidence. Vanessa's sister Myra was arriving at the base, while was looking for her sister, they were dismembering her body, Kwaham said. After leaving the scene, the suspects threw the machete, hammer, and Guillen's cell phone from a car window. Although a witness saw Robinson leaving the base on April 22 with a Pelican case, no warrants were taken out until after investigators found the remains. Officials told Kwaham that Guillen's face had been bludgeoned so badly that officials could barely use dental records since her teeth were smashed in during the gruesome attack. She was identified through strands of hair, Kwaham said. Shallow grave by Leon River, where human remains were buried. So far, Guillen's mother has not been told the details regarding the brutal attack, or that the remains have been found. In a press conference Wednesday, Guillen's sister indicated that their mother was in bed, taking medication and is not tuning into media. Robinson, according to family members, is the same person accused of sexually harassing Guillen. I think Aaron Robinson was a bad actor for a long time, Dr. Bethany Marshall, a Beverly Hills-based psychoanalyst told Nancy Grace. I think the military knew that he was sexually harassing women. I do not think Vanessa was the only victim. In them, Army officials, telling the family and being transparent, they have to acknowledge they are complicit in Vanessa's death. They looked the other way. The question still remains, how did the suspect manage to cover up an armory room full of blood? The whole place was filled with blood, Kwaham said. He was there between 10:30 and 11:13 in the room, which makes no sense. He kills and cleans up the whole crime scene in 43 minutes. Full video link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe and comment, hit the bell. And, if you have time, thank you very much. Go to www.